Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. 2 years ago, or?
Yes, that's right.
Hallo, sehr schön, sehr schön. Yeah, all are very exciting that you're coming to us to the German Bundestag, not only to the ministers.
Wir begrüßen unseren Gast heute. Unseren Gast heute nämlich im Namen der Mitglieder des AMZ und auch des Parlamentarierstellvertretenden waren ja vor 2 Jahren schon mal dabei, als Sie uns das letzte Mal besucht haben, auch mit Ausbildung zu Gesundheit. Sie haben vor kurzem einen Satz gesagt, der hat mir sehr, sehr gut gefallen. Sie haben gesagt, Innovation ist der Schlüssel für eine bessere Welt. Und wurden Sie auch als Visionär bezeichnet. Jetzt wissen wir, manche Menschen sagen immer Visionen, ja, wenn man Visionen hat, es gibt so ein deutsches Spruch, man sagt manchmal so.
It was actually 3 years ago, I had a chance to talk with the development committee, a lot of the same people here, and I enjoyed that very much because we all have a lot of the same goals, so it's interesting to talk about where we see problems and where we see opportunities. I have to say, in the last 3 years, during that time I've been full-time in the foundation work, visiting Africa several times a year, India several times a year, and it's really great to see the progress. It's a pretty incredible story. It was a nice milestone last week at Davos to have the German commitment to €1 billion over the next 5-year period, so keeping the contribution at least 200 million.
1 billion.
Yeah, so I said €1 billion over the 5 years.
Yes. Thank you very much. I think there will be a lot of questions. I have already a long list of people. Okay, first was Mr. Habe.
Ja, lassen Sie mich zunächst sagen, dass ich persönlich sehr beeindruckt bin von dem Engagement, was Sie hier in der internationalen Entwicklung leisten, sowohl Sie persönlich wie auch vom Umfang der Mittel, die Sie einsetzen, aber auch von der Art und Weise, wie Sie an die Dinge herangehen und wie Sie dabei sehr erfolgreich sind. Sie haben am Anfang von der Zielfindung gesprochen. Es gibt trotz dieser Erfolge immer noch eine Diskussion, ob die Ziele, die Sie verfolgen und die Ziele, die wir von der öffentlichen, staatlichen Seite her verfolgen, deckungsgleich sind, beziehungsweise wie man sich stärker miteinander abstimmen kann.
Man kommt sich manchmal vor, es ist so wie so ein Rennen zwischen Hase und Igel, das wir ausgehen. Vielleicht können Sie nochmal hier ein Augenmerk für Ihre Antwort auf sagen. Vielen herzlichen Dank, the floor is yours.
Great. So those are all very good questions. Hopefully I'll be able to touch on every one of those things. The MOU we have with the ministry allows us to take topics like GAVI that we both believe in and Global Fund and sit and have discussions about what are our goals there, what would we like to achieve, and I think that's been very valuable to us. Our view is that the health category in some ways is the most measurable and the most impactful of all categories, and so we're often trying to encourage that. And I think that's a very good dialogue to compare various types of aid and see, can we come up with metrics to see which really change a country in a very strong way. Agriculture is our second thing after health. That's a program that's been about 300 million and now it's going to about 500 million. So it's our fastest growing program. Health for us is about 2 billion a year. Agriculture is going up to about 500 million. The focus for us is the farmer, the poor farmer, particularly the woman farmer. We've seen in Ethiopia by them changing their policies that agricultural productivity has gone up very substantially. And they're really a model country on what they've done. And we hope that that gets adopted elsewhere. On Global Fund, I'm glad to hear you're still pushing for a substantial increase. Doubling would be amazing and fantastic. Certainly, we're pushing the US to do more, we're pushing Japan to do more, we're pushing France to do more, you know, even the big donors. You know, our foundation is the biggest funder of TB vaccine, but there's European Union money, there's US money. You know, here in Germany, there's Kaufman is one of the people doing really amazing work. And we all need to come together to pick a few candidates and move them into trials, because the trials are very expensive. And it's exciting that at the European level, the EDTCP money, they've allocated $1 billion for these types of trials. That would be fantastic. And it's a big increase for them. And TB trials and HIV vaccine trials will be the biggest beneficiary of that. So there is a lot of coordination. The TB community, unfortunately, is quite small, so it makes it easier to coordinate.